What's going on, boys and girls? We're at a new location today. We're at Josie and Jackson's grandma and grandpa's house, my mom and dad's house, and we're going to see some of the animals that they have here on their farm. And we're going to go right in this door right here, and we're going to go look at the chickens first. So here we go. Whew, yeah. Now you guys don't know it, but in this building, it stinks. Okay, so there's lots of chickens in here. This is their feed right here in this feed bin. Okay, and it comes out down here. All right, and then there's chickens in here, and then there's this tarp moves out of the way, and there's chickens in there. This part that's dark over here, sometimes there's chickens in there. And actually in here, you can't really see it very well, but that right there is going to be a pen for some little baby chicks that are going to come on Wednesday. So we're going to walk in here, okay? They both got their baskets because we got to collect the eggs and put the eggs in the basket when the chickens lay their eggs. So we're going to go in here. Hopefully you can hear me because they are pretty loud right now. So we walk in here, and this is what the chickens... That there's a feeder, 2 water tanks. We got a couple more feeders, got a place for them to stand and walk on. These over here, these are their nests, where sometimes they will lay eggs inside there. Sometimes they like to lay eggs in the corners, so sometimes you got to dig around and find them. It doesn't look like there's any eggs out here. Oh, Jackson did find 2 of them. Okay. Jackson, let me see those eggs, buddy. Okay, so if you guys can see, these eggs are brown, and the one's got all kinds of dirt and stuff stuck to it. So what Josie and Jackson's grandpa will do is he'll take those and he'll wash those eggs in the house, and then he'll put them in his cooler and he'll sell them. So we'll show you where he takes the eggs after we're done washing them. I gotta scrape off my old shoes. Got a bunch of chicken poop on the bottom of them. That's why you always gotta wear boots or old shoes when you come over here. Okay, so we're going back this way from where we came. All right, and Jackson, he's kind of cleaning those 2 eggs. Okay, he's always got a bucket of water out here with a rag, and they'll clean the eggs, and then he puts them in either this cooler or that cooler, depending on where they're at. Okay, so if we open this cooler up, it's a little hard to open this door. Okay, but right there he only has 1 egg right now. So people have come and they bought some eggs, so he doesn't have very many eggs right now. Okay, and if we open these other coolers, there's a flat with some eggs, and there's some right here. Now, I told you boys and girls how my dad had some chickens that were laying some different colored eggs. Okay, and if you look at these, I'll get these out. Josie, you close that door, and I'll put this down right here. So you see this brown egg that we had that Jackson just got this morning, but then you look at these eggs and look, they're kind of a bluish green color.
That's a green. This is blue.
Yeah.
I only found blue and green. Oh, no, I know it. We'll put these.
So yeah, they got different colored eggs. Now I don't know which chickens lay the different colored eggs because they all kind of look the same while we're in there.
I do. They're black. Yeah.
Are they in there right now?
Yeah. No, I saw one black one.
There's one black one in there? Okay. Well, if you guys go back in the video and rewind the video, maybe you guys can see it. I didn't see it when I was in there. I wasn't paying attention to the color of the chickens today. So, all right, so I'm going to put these eggs back in the cooler here. All right. Yep. Here you go. So when people come here, they can buy my dad's eggs, and then they just look right here and buy eggs, and then they just put the money in the jar, and then he comes out and gets it. Yeah. All right, so next we are going to walk out to the barn, and we're going to see Josie and Jackson's cats that are out there, and the steers that are out there.
Well, we
Okay.
have one cat that's ours.
Yeah.
And there's baby.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. We're going to walk out here to the barn. This is just a pile of junk mostly, but we got a couple water tanks. That's what these gray things are, water tanks that are being used right now. This is a feed bunk that right now has a bunch of junk in it. And there's another feed bunk that has corn stalks and things in it. This is the outside pen where they can go outside, okay? And now we're gonna go in here in the barn, and you can see Jackson's gray cat. That's Josie and Jackson's cat. It stays here, okay? And we'll flip on some lights here. You wanna go flip on the lights there? All right, so we got this right here. These are bags of feed, okay? And we got some other feed that are in this barrel that we gotta keep so that, you know, raccoons or something doesn't get into them. All right, and then we got a big pile of feed there. And if we look over here, you can see we got a couple small ones here, and then a couple way back there. All right, so they eat out of that feed bunk right there. They got some hay in that feed bunk right there. And then we'll go around over this way. Oh. And then here is a water tank for some of them. You got some cat food on the floor down here. Some of the corn falls on the floor. Then we got some big ones. Jeez! Cat doesn't want to get out of the way. So here's a bigger steer, kind of grown up looking one. All right, and here's another one. All right. So there's 3 big ones in there right now. I think they just sold some other ones. Okay. But that's all where they can go. All right. Yep, Josie that's the cat feed barrel. That's got to be strapped shut so animals don't get in it. Okay, and there's some hay. Yep, we can go up in the hay mow here in just a second. So you guys climb up.
Yeah, we can climb.
Okay. And you guys can take a look over here at the steers. These are some little calves that they just got. Those bigger ones, I'll walk around. You guys go up and I'll come up in just a minute. I'll walk around this way, back out here so you guys can see the big ones again. We'll peek in the door here. If you can see them, yep, there's a couple way back there. All right, so those bigger ones, when they get big enough, we sell them to the market, or sometimes they go to auction. Sometimes we'll sell them to people that buy parts of them. And then you guys, that's what you guys get when you guys have hamburgers or steaks or stuff like that. They go to the butcher shop. Okay? So that's what they're doing there down here. This one's smelling my foot down here. Okay? All right, Jackson, you have a question or what?
I have a question for you.
You have a question for them? What do you want to tell them or ask them? No, you just tell me. Oh, there's one of the other cats. That one's a fat pregnant cat right there, going to have babies soon.
So if you see that door back there,
Yep, that doorway in the back.
we would climb back here. Well, we would go around, and then there's a fence, and we would climb it. And then if there's deer back there, we would use it. And it would have a stick, and then we would lure them in.
Yeah. So way back there, where you can see that light coming through, that goes out to the pasture, and there's a bunch of grass out there that they can eat. And we usually put them out there in the spring and then the summertime. And in the wintertime, we put them back inside here. Okay? So we're going to go up in the hay mow now, and we'll show you up there. Oh, Josie's got a question. All right, go ahead, Josie.
Have you ever been to a farm?
Ooh, that's a good question. So how many of you have actually been to a farm? If you have, you got to message me, comment on the video below or whatever. So we're going to climb up here. We got to climb up this ladder here.
Daddy, you're going to break it.
I'm not going to break the ladder. Goodness. All right, so we climb up here. So this is the hay mow up here. So we got that's some old tin and stuff there. That's what they used when they put some corn in here. So here's the corn bin right here. Some corn there. That's what the steers eat. Okay, and steers are boy cows. Okay. and then there's, you know, cows that are girls, and then there's steers that are boys, and bulls that are bulls. And bulls are the ones that get together with the cows and have babies. Okay, but steers can't have babies. All right, so that's some more corn there, and the corn buckets that my dad throws down for him in the morning. All right, so we look here. This is hay bales. Okay, now hay bales has, you can see it's kind of greenish with some tan in it. So hay has green in it. Okay, and straw, which you see a lot of times, is yellow. That comes from wheat. Okay, now these bales, these big round ones, okay, these have corn stalks in them. Okay, so they use this mesh stuff to wrap them up, and then they wrap that stuff in a round baler, and then it spits it out the back. And then my cousin and my uncles and my dad, they load it up here through those couple big doors right there, and they roll them in here, and they sit up here. And then what we do is we cut them open, and we break it apart like right there, and then it goes right down in there, right down here in this trough down here, and that's how they eat it. So you shove a whole bunch down there, and they eat it throughout the day and at night and whenever they want to eat, and then they can have that. All right, and then you can see down that way. You can sometimes throw stalks down that way, or throw straw down there, or hay down there.
Yeah,
okay.
And that wooden thing down by the entrance, they would put it down here, and then we would throw stuff down there.
Yeah, sometimes that one of those bunks that we saw outside when we first came in, we'll set it right down here where this white and black steer is, and we'll set it right there, and we'll throw some in for these little ones. Okay, so you can see down there. All right, some of the tools that we use out here, we use a pitchfork to kind of scoop some of this stuff out, and then you got, yep, this red thing right here, this is a bale hook. Okay, so a bale hook, you put your hand in it. I get it on here. You put your hand in it like this, and then you stab it into the hay bales or these round bales or whatever, and then you can pull it easier and pick it up. Okay, so that's a bale hook, and then we got all these strings and stuff, and then we got a broom out here to help sweep stuff up. Okay. All right. Anything else that we should tell them or show them before we end the video? No? All right. Well, Tyson sent me a video today that he is going to make a video of his pet, and then he's going to send it to me. So I'm anxiously waiting on that video for later today. So hopefully if he shares that video with me, maybe I'll share that with you guys too.
There's a baby kitten.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
I think it's dead.
Yeah, I'm not going to show you that, but yeah, we have a baby kitten down here. That's not good. Okay, so hope you guys like this video. If you, like we said before, if you've ever been to a farm, or you know somebody that has a farm that you've been to, let me know. Send me a message or a comment on the down below. So we'll see you later today. I'll do some more videos later today with reading our Junie Bs. Oh, you got one more question to go yet? Now remember, a question means you ask something, or are you telling us something? Oh, okay, so he's going to tell us something.
Then you would put it, and then this is what you would do with it. To move the bale. You would put it right here and move it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to pull it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so that was our little farm tour. Well, hopefully you guys liked the video, and we'll do some more videos here today. See you later.